Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Luka Doncic.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Here are the five for the Lakers. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the 3. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now, here is James. 6 on the shot clock. Reeves. Doncic outside. Over Mitchell. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Reeves.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Doncic against Mitchell. Hero for 3. On target from range.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation off the catch.
Stolen by Hero. Mitchell against Doncic. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jake LaRavia. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Davion Mitchell. If a player is fouled on a made basket.
And the free throw, no good. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Now here's Mitchell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
Doncic, good.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And just a deceptively good athlete with impressive quickness. Reeves gets to the bucket in no time.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Powell sets a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Inside. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Doncic deciding where to go with it. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Mitchell on the attack. Wiggins. Yes, it's good.
Now, Wiggins is a big difference maker when he's this aggressive.
Doncic with it. Now Wiggins defending. James. And he buries his first look.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Doncic, good.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Powell outside. Here's Adebayo. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Hero for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 6.
Well, after giving up that 3 on one end, Tyler Hero was hunting unanswered.
This James on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. The shot by James, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Miami. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins looking around. Into the lane. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Wiggins. 6 points for him.
Well, he's mainly been a scorer throughout his career, but you like that Wiggins that time kept his head on a swivel.
For 3, James. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. Kennard, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Doncic finds Kennard. Hachimura sets a screen. Back to Doncic. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in. And that's now 11 points for Luka Doncic.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
The 3 from Mitchell. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic passes to Smart. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Wiggins. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 13.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass. 10 points for him.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Here's Smart. Back to Doncic. Now here's Hayes. Pounded by Adebayo. Hachimura with the ball. No points yet. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Hayes.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
1 minute left in the first. Outside Mitchell. Hero outside. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Hero for three. The shot comes out. Smart with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Hachimura finds Hayes. Now here's Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Powell. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Adebayo. Puts it up from the high post. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
The Heat with the lead. We've got Jaime Jaquez. He's out there with Khalil Ware. Terry Rozier is out there with Simone Fontecchio. And it's Larson in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, Rozier is fearless from deep. Give him any opening, and he's going to let it fly.
Back to Hachimura. Over Rozier. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Rozier from outside. And the Heat, another three.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Hayes with a screen on Rozier. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Jaquez with it. Picked up by Reeves. Outside for Rozier. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 9-point game. Smart outside. Kennard for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
NBA, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Brian.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Heat with some changes. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Fontecchio. Hero comes in for Larson. And Mitchell subbed in for Rozier. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Hero. He has 7 from outside the arc. Counted from distance. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
Well, when you look at Hero's numbers, this is a guy who shoots a good percentage from deep with a high volume.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here are the top passing teams in the league so far this year. Number 1, Los Angeles.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside Reeves. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Miami. Kennard for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
3 points.
Smart has got 3 assists tonight.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Jaquez. He played a great game against Charlotte. Wiggins. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Smart. Last game for him, he picked up 13. 5 on the clock. Pass to Kleba. And Hero grabs the board. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
1.
And looking so cool and confident out there. Tyler Hero has developed into an all-star caliber player who consistently rises to the occasion.
Miami making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Now here's Mitchell. Adebayo, no good. The baseline J. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 7 points.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Back to Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Miami, no good that time either.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
Hachimura with a screen on Wiggins. Kennard can't get it to go. Miami leading by 6. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And scoring is not always his primary responsibility, but this has been Adebayo's night, and they will take it.
And here's Reeves outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Miami making a switch here. Powell's checked in, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. James comes in for Kennard. LaRavia's checked in for Smart. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. Here's Doncic. Coming off a 34-point game against Houston. Pass to Ayton. Here's the 3. James from distance. Easy work.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Hero for 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 14.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Hachimura, pass to James. James with the focus.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Wiggins outside. Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins. Fires for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Doncic throwing his weight around.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now Powell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
To the inside. Wiggins. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on LeBron James. And the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The number 1 overall pick in 2014. He's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Well, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat.
Timeout.
Leading by 5. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for James. And Reeves is subbed in for Hachimura. .121 left to play in the first half. Here's Mitchell. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Vanderbilt. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 7. Powell outside. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo flexing inside.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
From deep, here's Doncic, and the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, boy, has he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Outside Reeves. Doncic outside. Takes a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then just started to, just make some tough ones, which sometimes happens when you see the ball go in.
Defense set the tone, though. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Miami Heat.
execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Heat leading by 9. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Adebayo. That shot off.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here is James. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LaRavia. Offline with a 3. Miami shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Wow, it's good.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 24. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Doncic has got 26 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Lakers trail by 9. James with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Shots good by James.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The kick out to Wiggins. Offensive board. Pass to Powell from the arc. Drops in the 3. Powell's got 7.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Lakers trail by 10. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. That one goes. Count it.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Adebayo's teammates encourage him to be aggressive down there. He's a very intelligent low-post scorer.
And here's Reeves outside. Pure from three-point range. He's got 10.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Back to Mitchell. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Los Angeles, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note.
When I look at the Lakers, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Powell. There's the three. And Reeves pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Doncic hammers it home.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you got to stay with him.
Doncic against Mitchell. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. Lakers trail by 5. Reeves, the pass to James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Checked in for Miami. And the Lakers also making a change. Smart's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Adebayo. 18 points for him. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Lakers trail by 3. Now Doncic. Give him 30. The game now all tied up. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
For 3. Powell's shot is off.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Here's Doncic. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Wiggins outside. Outside Jaquez. Back to Powell. Outside Jaquez. Here's Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
That's elite rim protection by Ayton, and that's exactly what this team needs him to do. Control the paint.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Mitchell. Powell finds Jaquez. They get back on track, and the layup is good.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
Mitchell against Doncic. Pass to James. Arabia outside. Smart for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
First team foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Larson comes in for Wiggins. And Yakachonis subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Kennard. 6 points for him. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Powell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Kennard's got 8.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Powell for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Now here's Powell. 10 points for him. Fires the three. Ware controls the rebound and the putback.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Smart looking around. Oh, there's the alley. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Yakichonis, defended by Kennard. Out to the wing. Here's Ware. The offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And here's Reeves outside. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Ooh, could be a backbreaker. What a way to carry them into the final quarter.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? It's Los Angeles leading by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Jaime Jaquez out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Khalil Ware. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Heat trail by 5. Hero outside. Over Hayes. Hero, no good. So it's Los Angeles now. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home. Smart passes to Hayes. And here's Hachimura. Here's Smart. Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
Pass to Ware. The 3 is up. And again, Miami with a triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
And here come your Heat Breaker dance moves.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Hero against Reeves. Smart outside. Pass to Hayes. Got a hand on it. Fontecchio outside. Hero against Reeves. Hero, no good.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Smart passes to Hayes. That one doesn't drop. Heat trail by 4. Here's Larson. Takes it inside. Here's Fontecchio. And the 3 off target. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Back to Jaquez. Fontecchio outside. From the high post. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 22 points.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
Outside Jaquez. And there's the lob. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Going with almost an entirely new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Powell, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And Mitchell subbed in for Larson. And then for Los Angeles, James comes in for Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Miami on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Doncic's shot is good.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's James. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Adebayo passes to Powell, kicks it to Hero to take the lead. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hero's got 24.
Well, he typically gets about 20 a night, so this is a big-time performance by Tyler Hero.
Mitchell against Doncic. The 3-ball. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got 6 assists here tonight.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Now here's Mitchell. Kicks it to Hero. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. 27 points for him.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Here's Hayes. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Smart. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Hero. 3-pointer. Doncic grabs the miss.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Smart outside. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Adebayo.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Mitchell can't get the 3.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
For Miami, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Wiggins. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
In the corner, Smart. Outside, Hachimura. Beyond the arc. Nope.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hero! James with the block.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Smart. Hero against Reeves. Here's Mitchell. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. Buries it from outside.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Doncic, 19-footer is good.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
It's Hero on the take. Wiggins fires. That one is cash from Wiggins.
And Wiggins showing you he can succeed under intense pressure. A capable scorer when you need it most.
Here's James. Wiggins with a steal. Now Hero. Mitchell outside. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Doncic. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 13 feet. Rebounded by Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Hero. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now here's Doncic. Misses the three. And he commits the intentional foul. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Four-point game, and that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rebounded by Powell. So it's Miami now. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. The Lakers call timeout. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out. Take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Penalty.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Arabia with it, working on Powell. That one's in there! Here's Mitchell, and they go to the intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Powell with a steal, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
And so Miami takes the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continue to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tyler Hero.